And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Chicago White Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And our starting pitcher here today, Davis Martin. What do you got on him, Chris?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
Number 4, Dalen Lyle.
And that is out of play. The 0-1. Ball.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Ball. Down. And a 2-1 on the way. Slap the other way, foul. Out towards right center field. Hayes on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ground ball to the right side. Loves it on the dive from his knees. The throw, but no chance to get him. It's an infield single.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Man at first, C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. That's too low.
That's down.
Ball 1. South side of Chicago, just getting started here.
Hey!
Check swing called strike. 1 and 2. Next pitch is outside. Man at first, 1 away. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 2-2 now. And down on strikes. 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Wood leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Run around the move. Pitch
Ball
misses.
that's outside.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster waiting, your eggs and one basket breaking. That's why I got 2.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Josiah Gray. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Chase Maidron steps to the plate for the White Sox. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And a swing and a miss there. That misses.
Off the plate, ball one.
1. Struck him out without a swing. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Chase Maidron.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And there's a strike. To the right side. Chaparro steps on the bag, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Montgomery.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia.
Ball 1. Nope, outside.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual. Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 2-1. And there's the ball.
That's low.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
In the air to left center. Acuna in and to his right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting 6, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swings through that. Second inning here, no score. And that skips in the dirt. Pitch misses. Ball 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Now
Ball 3.
Missed. Payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hayes settles underneath it. And that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. And a foul ball. On the ground, Garcia. Over to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 5th, third baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Outside.
That's outside.
Just missed. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Austin Hayes. He's been a great free agent side.
Nope, that's a ball.
Sosa, the base runner at first with one out.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Inside, just missed. And ball four, two aboard.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Miguel Vargas.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. The White Sox looking to strike first here in the second game of the series. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's two down.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Ball, that's out. What do you got?
Swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Two on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and that loads the bases.
Fantastic work running it down, knowing it was going to be difficult to make any type of play. Nice job of limiting damage in that spot.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One. Looked like it was a little bit up. Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The White Sox with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, base hit, 1 run in already. Here comes the throw.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Hard hit, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swings through that one. 2 on, 2 outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Throws high and over his head. And he makes it all the way to third. So a costly throwing error there. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Josiah Gray won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Andre Granillo.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Grounded out his first time up. Teal on third with 2 out. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We played 2 full. It's the White Sox 5 and the Nationals nothing. Back at right field. It's still early, Singy, but looking like a bounce-back game so far.
Yeah, he's got a different presence today out there, like he came in with something to prove.
And that one is inside. The 1-0.
Ball down.
Fouled off left side. The count 2-1.
That's
that
ball
one
3.
Missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's full. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting 8th, center fielder Jacob Young.
Jacob Young will hit next.
Ball.
This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
First baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air center field. Acuna has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
The designated hitter, Dalen Lyle.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Dalen Lyle digs in now. Flied to right his first time.
Ball, that's down.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Swing and a miss. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Washington, left fielder, James Wood.
Feels like the fastball's catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. So the Nats leave a pair. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here on the south side as we go to the last of the third. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Fought off foul. That one just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman, Lenny Sosa.
That's out to center field. Out number 2.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
2 down, bases empty. So up next for Chicago, Austin Hayes. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. And that is that. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here on the south side, well, Singy off to a nice start here in this game. He was getting shelled in recent appearances, but today keeping these hitters on their heels.
Yeah, it's a different tempo, and he's getting different results. This is the type of performance they've been waiting on.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. To the right side. He steps on the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Nationals, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That clips the corner. The White Sox leading by 5, top half of inning number 4.
Here we go, Davis.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one
that's too high.
upstairs. In the dirt, full count now. Line to left, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Man at second. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Next offering is outside. And that just misses. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, Very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Ruiz
Ball one.
jumps out of the way of ball one. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 5-1. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball upstairs. Yeah.
Ruiz off of first with 2 away. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count's even at 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for Washington.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Just missed. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Tap foul at the plate. Good eye right there. Got him looking. In and over, and it could have been worse. Bottom of the 4th, so up now for Chicago, Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Let's go White Sox. And the next pitch is way outside. Hey. That K is his 3rd of the game.
For the White Sox, center fielder Luis Angel Acuna.
foul ball. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Just missed.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
That misses.
That's ball 3.
3-1 now. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So man aboard, Derek Hill getting ready to hit. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Pickoff throw. Acuna dives back in safely. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andre Granillo done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Cole Henry.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Hey!
And the 0-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming home, fires it to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. It's 6-1. So digging in, Kyle Teal.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just missed. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
The shortstop, Montgomery.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We're headed to the 5th. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 62. He last pitched 2 days ago. Stepping in, Andres Chaparro. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Well, these Nats looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball. One-two now. This one smoked on its way out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2. In the air, right field, Hayes should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder James Wood.
James Wood, the next to hit.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
First pitch swinging. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mike Vassell, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 63 warming up as well.
Ball. That's inside.
That one
Ball,
off the
that's
mark.
out.
Ball 2. Right there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
On the ground. Mydroff. Got him.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Ball.
Oh,
Timeout.
can't get
That
out of the
ball hit
way
him.
of the fastball,
Up
and that's
next
going to
for the
sting.
Nationals, second baseman
So 2
Luis
down.
Garcia.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals. Luis Garcia, 1 for 2. Runner takes off. Not close, and it deflects away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Man at second. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That's off the mark. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. To the backstop. That's ball 4.
Up next for Washington, third baseman Grady House.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 62 out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Mike Vassell comes on now,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Next for Washington, catcher.
And now Keibert Ruiz.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fouled off. He was late. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ouch, that one drilled him. He's able to win the race to the bag, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Nationals 3. You're watching White Sox baseball on the back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, P.J. Poole.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And leading off for the White Sox, designated hitter Andrew Benintendi.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. drilled in the air out towards right center. One away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Nope, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. Got him. That's out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And now, Robert Hassel III.
Right fielder, Robert Hassel III.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's your 1. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Vassell in his second season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. Late on that fastball.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone.
That's
Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Here's a 2-2. And that's outside.
That's outside.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
Ball.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder Jacob Young.
Inside, ball 1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
On the
That
ground to
ball's
the
foul.
left. And it goes just foul. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hassel on at first, nobody out. And ball
That's
four
ball four.
to a board.
Up next for Washington, first baseman
So the
Andres
call
Chaparro.
stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Hey!
Swings through that.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Sets him down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Ball. That's inside.
Two on, one out. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Misses
Outside,
off
that's
the
a ball.
plate. Ball two.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That misses. Full count now. And that one is lifted in the air. Hill moving under this one. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder James Wood.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mike Vassell departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So a
White
lefty
Sox,
out of the pen,
number
Sean
15.
Newcomb.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Up now for Washington, James Wood. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
The Nationals with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. The relay throw. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 6-5.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within 1. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play. Maybe an error, maybe a hit.
And fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Tyler Gilbert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Dominguez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Man at second. And a count 1-2. Pulled out on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 6-5.
So what's the win without a comeback? Hustling every day to win. Now you win in a comeback.
Back at right field. Well, we go bottom 6.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Vargas
that's
up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. The lefty, the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And he dodges that fastball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
That's a ball went with the sweeper. Outside corner, got him looking.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder Luis Acuna.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. Out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Derek Hill.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Acuna back on a dive.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Acuna, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Inside, almost got him. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Slings to second, throw to first.
No,
but
he's in there.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman, Chase Bydroff.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. P.J. Poulin will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Gus Barlin takes over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Kyle Teal now at the plate.
Nope, that's foul.
Man on second, 2 down.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Got him swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. White Sox 7 and the Nationals 5. This is White Sox baseball on The Show, Chicago.
Back in the flow, I'm ready for real. We really the squad. We really the ones counting it. Look at the moves, handle it. All of the ops handle it.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
It's been a long while, I got it on pin, a living bankrolling. I'm my own penny, I've been on 10, and I the whole team, and all of that way, you know it's on me. You know I got goals, you know what I see. Have all of that gold, a necklace around me. You say it's light work, my God, we gon' see. Just said I'm on 10, just count it on me.
Swinging a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. And a swing and a miss. The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
That one missed. In the air, right field. Hayes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for Washington, catcher Tabor Ruiz.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Sean Newcomb gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New
White
pitcher
Sox.
now, Tyler
Number
Gilbert.
40.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball, that's high.
Let's go, Tyler.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one's carrying, gone! And just like that, they're within a run. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So two down. Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. Hey! And the lefty with the 0-1. There's a strike at the knees. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. That one missed. Base hit, left center field. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. The tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Hey.
Fouled off left side. The White Sox trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left side. Hill moving under it. And that'll do it. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Back here on the south side, set for the last half of the 7th. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one up and in. Look out. The 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Clayton Beater, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Inside. And now 3-0. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the White Sox, designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Montgomery gets his lead at first with nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
One out, man at first. Lenny Sosa will hit next. 1 for 3.
Hey!
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Hey!
That one pushed foul. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox.
You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that high fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. White Sox strand a couple. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead.
I can see it in their conscience, and I know they all watch. I've been balling since the YMC. Hey,
welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off for Washington, first baseman Andres Chaparro.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Dalen Lyle.
So now the DH spot, Dalen Lyle. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Montgomery. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. The White Sox holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. There's a strike.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Down a run and a tight one. It's 7-6. Here on the south side, bottom of the 8th, Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one in the air, center field. Young under it. 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder, Garrett Hill.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Struck him out swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gus Varland won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Clayton Beeter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Maidra.
Second baseman, Chase Maidra.
That one almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pulls that one foul. now
Ball
it's
3.
filled up. And that's
Ball
outside
4.
it is ball 4, and he's on base.
Next for the White Sox, catcher, Kyle
That's a ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. My drop off of first with 2 away. That one almost got him. Here's the 2-2. This one popped up. Abrams settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The White Sox lead 1 as they still lead by 1. It's 7-6.
Don't call me up, I don't follow up with low frequency, no fake.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Grant Taylor.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Abrams,
Ball,
the
that's
leadoff
outside.
batter, as he looks at ball 1. Taylor looking to reach double-digit saves on the year. And he was a second-round pick in 2023. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Coming in to run for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. A little more speed out there now, representing the tying run. That misses,
outside.
and it's 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Jackknifes out of the way. So the tying run at second.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
Go-ahead run on base. Brady House, the next to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jordan Hicks, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. That one ripped, but foul. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. In there for strike 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Next to hit for the Nats, Robert Hassel III.
No, that's low.
In the
Ball
dirt,
2.
it scoots away. No advance, though. Good hitters count the 2-0.
Hey!
Way inside, gets away. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Man on second, 2 down. That one's in there, and it's a full count.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
A sliding stop and short. Over to first. Get in. Nice play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Back at right field. So up now for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. And that one fouled off. Strike two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. Ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Very high with that one. Ball one. So heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Trying to send this extra innings. There's a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings through it for the K. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Chi Sox held in check here, still tied 7-7. White Sox going with a new arm, Jordan Hicks. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses. Ball one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Goes down looking. Young thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Go-ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Number 63, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And a ground ball to first. Vargas takes it himself. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Up next for Washington, the designated hitter, Dalen Lyle.
Go-ahead run on base. Dalen Lyle digs in now.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ball.
2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here on the south side, on to the bottom of the 10th. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Oh, 1 now. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a payoff pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Holy Toledo. A 2-run blast. 3rd home run of the season.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
We don't hold back, we're right in your face. We can't lose, we take your first place. They want to do it like me? I know that they try.
As I sit in my b-boy stance with flip-flops and socks and sweatpants, I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out.
Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have no flow. Hit me from my tennis shoes, walking through the store, caught a player slipping, but now I lay it to the flow just like Harvard. Cause I got the heat and my baby mama